The FBI says the murder of a Jewish couple in Washington, D.C. was an act of targeted anti-Semitic violence. The suspect in the double murder was heard shouting "Free Palestine" as he was being handcuffed. On Thursday, he was arraigned and formally charged with multiple counts of murder and federal firearms charges. He could face the death penalty if convicted of the crimes. Scripps News investigative correspondent Patrick Terpstra has been following this story for us since yesterday. So Patrick, tell us a little bit more what we're learning about the victims and how the Jewish community is trying to remember them.
Well, good afternoon to you, Stephanie. We know that the body of Yaron Lischinsky was transferred from the United States to Israel today. He was the Israeli citizen that was shot and killed outside the Capital Jewish Museum, along with Sarah Milgrim, the other victim, a U.S. citizen who was remembered last night during a vigil in her home state of Kansas. Right now, a lot of Jewish leaders from some of the major organizations all over the country, they've been very concerned about security. We know that the U.S. Attorney General Pam Bondi announced that she was ratcheting up security around sites here in Washington, but also all over the world. We are seeing increased police presence at synagogues and other Jewish sites. Leaders from Jewish organizations across the country filed a letter yesterday saying that they do not feel safe, that more needs to be done. Specifically, they're calling on the FBI to take a closer look at anti-Semitic and hate speech and to police that better and to hold social media sites accountable. There is a large sense in the Jewish community right now of fear after this double homicide. Here's a rabbi speaking in Washington.
Two young souls murdered, Yaron and Sarah. We are brokenhearted for them and for their families. We are brokenhearted for all Jews in America who don't feel safe in this moment. We are brokenhearted for all of us in America who don't feel safe because of the ways that we are marginalized or oppressed.
Authorities have said that the suspected shooter, Elias Rodriguez, acted alone. An affidavit that was filed in federal court said that he told police that he did this shooting. He was seen pacing in front of the museum and holding a gun by several witnesses. When he was interviewed by police late in the evening, he said that he was enamored with another incident that had happened here in Washington. That was a man who set himself on fire in front of the Israeli embassy back in 2024 as a form of protest. This suspect, Elias Rodriguez, said that that man was a martyr. As for the gun, we're also learning that it was legally purchased in Illinois, the home state of the alleged shooter, in 2020, and that he had put it in his checked luggage on a flight from Chicago to Washington on Tuesday, the day before that shooting. Stephanie.
Patrick Terpstra, thank you for following this tragic story for us, and I'm sure we'll continue to hear a lot more about this case as it proceeds in the coming weeks and months. Thank you.